This tutorial demonstrates how to quickly capture the data in an HTML table by creating a table ScrapeMap. Table ScrapeMaps allow the user to capture each series in a table with a few quick clicks. In this example, we're going to target financial data available through Yahoo Finance. Let's scrape the data for the top 30 components of the Dow Jones Industrial Average and update it on a daily basis. First, let's browse to Yahoo Finance. Select Dow 30 and then choose the Components table. Now that we have browsed to the data we want to target, let's create a ScrapeMap by clicking the Create New ScrapeMap button in the ScrapeMap Explorer toolbar. Specify the file path for the new ScrapeMap. For Type of ScrapeMap, choose Table. We want to know when our snapshot of stock data was taken, so let's enable Add Date Updated field. Select Update Existing Table. Choose Write to Excel and specify an Excel table name and file path. Select OK to create the ScrapeMap. To create the data addresses in table mode, one simply has to click anywhere inside the table you wish to target. It's worth noting that this only works for HTML tables. Data can appear to be in a table without actually being in an HTML table. In these instances, you will receive an error. You can attempt to scrape data that is not in an HTML table by creating a list ScrapeMap. Click inside the table to create the data addresses. The wizard displays the sample data from the table that you are going to scrape. The headers of this sample data will become the names of your data addresses and label overrides. These headers must obey the data address naming conventions, so they cannot contain any spaces or special characters. ScrapeMate makes the process easier for you by replacing any special characters with an underscore. For example, the space in company name is replaced with an underscore. You can manually rename any header. Let's rename symbol to stock_symbol. Select OK to create your data addresses. It's worth noting that data addresses created for table ScrapeMaps are label data addresses. This means the headers are not derived from the data address name, but instead from the data scraped from the website. In this example, that means if Yahoo renames the symbol field to symbols with an S, a new header will be added to your Excel table. You can find more information about manipulating label data addresses in another tutorial. We want to update this data once every morning, so let's create a task for this ScrapeMap. Open the ScrapeMap Properties dialog and select the Task tab. Click New Task to create a task. Let's make this task daily, running every 1 day. Let's set the start time to 8 in the morning today. If you want to create the task, you would select OK. However, I will choose Cancel because I don't want this sample ScrapeMap to be run daily on my machine. If you choose OK, you can always delete the task later. More information about tasks is available in another tutorial. Lastly, let's save the ScrapeMap and run it to make sure the Excel file is being properly written to. This concludes the tutorial. Additional information about ScrapeMate's functionalities can be found in subsequent video tutorials or by browsing to ScrapeMate's Learning Center.